All right, here we go, AG. It's Friday, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's Friday. We got a busy one. 11 games on this schedule. So let's just jump right into it, man. Friday's Hoop Dreams Daily Picks. Leading us off, man, we got the Hawks versus the Pistons. Who you got?
In Detroit, I'm going to go with the home team. I'm going to go with the Pistons.
Really? I like that pick, but, man, Trae Young in my top 11, man. And I think with the addition of DeJounte Murray over there, give me the Hawks that night, man. I'm going with the Hawks. Ooh, this game here, our second game, man, could have been, I think, would have been my pick for the game of the night. And that's the Hornets versus Magic, because I do believe, and again, this is another one of my surprise picks. I think Magic will be much-watched TV because of Pablo. But since that sensational last year Rookie of the Year is not playing, LaMelo, I don't know how great of a game this is going to be. So, Hornets, Magics, who you got?
Oh, I'm riding with the Hornets. I forgot the bag up for Melo, the point guard. But he should be able to do good though. I mean, I'm riding with the Hornets in that game.
Hornets struggling. I kind of like Orlando. Again, I think they're going to be NBA much-watched TV. You hear it first, ladies and gentlemen. Will Gates said that Orlando Magic is back up on the rise.
Don't put that in your memory banks.
Put it in your memory bank, ladies and gentlemen. William Gates said the Orlando Magic is back. Third game of the night, man. Pacers at the Wizards in Washington. I already know who you got on this one, but go ahead and give it to us.
I'm riding with the Wizards and Bradley Beal over the Pacers, baby.
I'm going with the Wizards too. That's another one of my surprise picks, man. I'm telling y'all, I can't wait for us to give y'all the show, because I think before the All-Star break, Bradley Beal will be traded. That's just another Will Gates thought, but that's going to come when we get to the preview. I'm with the Wizards on that game. Oh, this should be a good one here. Fourth game of the night, AG. The Cavs in Boston. Who you got?
Man, I got to roll with the Cavs on this one.
So how much you putting on that game?
$1.
That game, $1. Hey, listen. Hey, that's one of them tricky games, man. When you're doing the parlay, they make them either they're gonna put it at 4, they're gonna put it 4.5 for for the win and 4.5 for the losers. You can't even win with that game, man. But since they in Boston, and Boston, man, they picked up right back where they at, man. Give me them Celtics, man. That's who I'm going with. And then, of course, man, fifth game of the night, Sixers, Raptors in Toronto. Who you got?
Man, what the hell is wrong with Philly this year, man? I mean, just to kick off like how they kicked off. You know what? Oh, man, I'm gonna go and ride with them, man. I'm gonna ride with Doc Rivers and the boys.
Gotta ride with them.
I'm gonna ride with Doc Rivers and the boys. Sixers over the Raptors.
I would ride with the Sixers, except for they in Toronto playing the Raptors. So I'm going with Toronto, because for whatever the reason, man, it is extremely difficult to beat the Raptors in Toronto. I don't know why. No matter what kind of team they had constructed up there, I got the Raptors winning that game. And this actually, I believe our next game is going to be a better game than people think, man. But the Bucks in Milwaukee playing against the New York Knicks. Who you got?
The Greek Freak and the Bucks over the Knicks.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know why, man, but this Knicks teams, man, they kind of got me wanting to see what they look like. I like the addition of Jalen Brunson over there with D-Rose coming off the bench. I'm actually thinking upset that night. I think the Knicks will beat Milwaukee in Milwaukee. And of course, this next game, man, I think I'm just watching this team play, man, simply because of one guy. and it's the Lakers going against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. I don't even know what to say about the Lakers right now, man. But who you got?
The Los Angeles Fakers against the Timber Pups. Yeah, you heard it. The Timber Pups. I'm gonna go and ride with the Timberwolves in this one, man. I think they're gonna be like. I think they gonna get out to Patrick Beverly.
Well, I tell you this though, I'm going with the Wolves too because the reality is, man, the Lakers just ain't good. That's what it just comes down to. It's just not a very good team.
And you know who's gonna have a good game? Hold on, you know who's gonna have a good game in that? D'Angelo.
Well, D'Lo been killing actually this year, but of course, my dark horse, and I got him to actually make the All-Star game this year. Anthony Edwards, yes, he is going to.
All about that guy.
Yes, I actually got him to make the All-Star game this year. I got a couple of young guys. I think that the NBA paradigm is shifting, has shifted. The young guys have taken over, man. It's only a few holdouts, and his name is LeBron James. But the rest of them old dudes, man, paradigm has changed. Here we go, the 8th game of the night. Bulls. That's right, my Chicago Bulls going against the San Antonio Spurs in San Antonio. Who you got?
Man. You know who I'm rolling with, man. DeMar gonna be back in San Antonio, down there where that boy Gates live at now. But I'm riding with the Bulls. DeMar gonna come in there and put a spanking on them Spurs.
Hey, listen. Do you see a repeat of DeMar? I mean, could this be the year DeMar make first team all NBA? Because the boy, come on, man, he come out with some fire. So I got the Bulls.
Yeah.
Plus, Spurs are just, I can't even name 5 guys on the Spurs right now, man. And I live here. And I can't name 5 guys. Yes. I can't name you 5 guys on that team. The 9th game of the night is, this would have been a good one, but the Jazz done trade away their whole future, and they're going up against the Nuggets in Denver. Who you got?
Ooh. This a tricky game right here. I'm going to ride with the home team in this one, just because they at home.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I think you underestimating the Nuggets, man. Denver could possibly play for the NBA championship this year. They are that good. The Jazz barely got a team constructed.
No, I'm saying I'm riding with the Nuggets. I'm riding with the Nuggets.
Yeah, but you said just because they in Denver.
Yeah, just because they in Denver. You always got to get a home team a little edge.
A little edge? Have you seen this Denver Nuggets team?
Hey,
Dude, Jamal Murray is back. This team is great.
He did no crazy move yet.
They got the reigning two-time MVP.
He need to do a crazy move for me to really know that he's back.
To get your attention. Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
He ain't done nothing really like, the man is back.
Of course. Let's go with the Arthur Agee pick, the Denver Nuggets, because they are in Denver.
Yes.
Oh, man, listen, this 10th game of the night, man, is actually my game of the night. Pelicans out there in the heat in Phoenix Pelicans going against Phoenix Suns. Who you got?
Phoenix. This a personal game here. You know that, right?
Absolutely.
You know, always straight up, like, this going to be like some, I don't know if nobody going to get the pushing, shoving, fighting, talking, jabbing, talking that ish, you know what I'm saying? But I like the underdog Pelicans and they new look, even though Zion might not play, and Phoenix went in there last night and beat them boys. But I'm riding with CJ McCollum, them pulling a tight upset in Phoenix.
Did you say underdogs?
Yeah, the Pelicans still underdogs. They ain't
Man,
did
the
nothing.
Pelicans have arrived.
No, they ain't.
They
They ain't.
have
They ain't even got off the bus yet. They still like building. They still building. If Zion
now,
can't play 5 games in
now,
a row,
ladies and
they're
gentlemen,
still
y'all
building.
hear Mr. Agee. Y'all hear Mr. Agee talking about that. Man, when
Yeah, the
Zion, if
Pelicans.
Zion give them jokers 60 games a year, they will get past the first round in the playoffs.
If and it probably depends on more not how Zion feel, how the general manager feels. Do I feel I want Zion to play this game? Nah, his knee looks swollen to me. Sit him out.
Now, that's the Clippers, man. That's the Clippers with Kawhi. That's the Clippers, man. But
that's them too.
But I will say this: I do think that since it's so early in the season, I got Phoenix winning in Phoenix. I just think it's tough to beat Phoenix there. Plus, this again, can't wait till we get to this preview. But I feel like this, man. At some point during the season, Phoenix will trade Chris Paul. You heard it again, ladies and gentlemen, from Will Gates. At some point during the season, Chris Paul will be changed, will be traded. I don't know to who. Could be to the Lakers. I don't know. But I can very well see that happening because I don't know if Phoenix is good enough to win an NBA championship the way they are currently constructed. I just can't see them winning one.
Well, it ain't Chris Paul's fault.
It ain't his fault.
I'm gonna hit you with a Stephen A-ism. Blasphemy. Is you smoking dope? William Gates need to be drug tested.
Listen. Chris Paul ain't getting no younger. He only making about $27 million this year. And what I like is, if I'm the Lakers, you can have Russ and his expiring contract right now. Give me Chris Paul.
Oh man, Phoenix would be too crazy. We don't want Westbrook.
Yeah,
sorry,
but they may not want him. But my thing is this: all Phoenix can do is repeat what happened last year. They get to the second round, they're gonna lose.
I don't know. I say they got they got rid of Crowder,
which was a mistake.
Mikal, which was a mistake. They knew that. And I think recently he just spoke on about that. Crowder did from his perspective, but Mikal Bridges, that bench, DeAndre Ayton, all these boys gonna have to look at
who doesn't want to be there. Who doesn't want to be there?
But he's still auditioning and trying out for other teams. So hey, Chris Paul is in that locker room.
He's signed with them now because remember he signed that offer with Indiana, and then Phoenix matched it. So he's stuck there for another 4 years. But he don't want to be there.
He gonna have to look himself in the mirror and say, "Hey, Chris Paul ain't finna let him fall by the wayside because of some contract issue."
Now you know what he gonna say? Man, where that bank at? Because my check cash here too. That's all he's saying.
Hey.
Will this clear? That's all he's saying. Does this clear? And the final game of the night, man, the Rockets going against, let me tell you something. That boy is back, man. Dame Time is back. Sitting there in Portland. And I think Dame getting traded this year. But who you got?
Man, that Rockets team look a little wild, look a little young. You know, they don't know what they're doing sometimes, but they just play hard like all the time.
They do play hard, and they ball.
But I like that guy that has came on with Dame Simmons. That young boy. He has really helped out Dame them. So I'm going to ride with Dame and Simmons over the Rockets and the Blazers at home too. So, I mean, like you said, Dame don't want to be traded, but you ain't getting no championship in with the Portland Trail Blazers this year nor next year. So, got to make a move, Dame. I know your loyalty is there, but hey.
Even though he just signed that big contract, man. Did you see what they gave that dude?
Well, like two something, right?
$60 million a year, man. $60 million.
Let me see. $60 million, no championship. I'm cool with the $60 million.
That's right. That's right. Say he make his own ring.
I'm cool with the $60 million.
He can make his own ring. I'm going with the Portland Trailblazers too, man.
My man.
The Rockets are what they are. I love them. I agree with you. Play hard, but they ain't ready for Dame time yet. Hey, thanks for tuning in to the Daily Picks. Remember to listen and subscribe to the Hoop Dreams podcast on all your podcast platforms. And please give us a follow on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. And hit the subscribe button on your YouTube channel. We appreciate your support. And check back in tomorrow as we give you Saturday's picks.